Welcome to Chat and Dish. I'm Casey Quaretti. Today we are talking about Halloween. I'm going to show you how to make a little Halloween dinner that you can serve anytime during the month of October that your family is going to love. First of all, pumpkin onion soup that we serve and make in these tiny little pumpkins. To drink for the kids, we are going to give them Spiderade, and for us grown-ups, I'm going to show you how to make a really tasty lemon espresso martini. Okay, for our Spiderade, it's the easiest thing in the world. All you need is an ice cube tray, a bag of little spiders, water, and a container of lemonade. First up, wash your little spiders. These happen to be rings. That works just as well. Or if they don't have rings, just get the regular spider ones. Okay, one spider goes into each little ice compartment. Then you're going to fill it with water. All right? Goes into the freezer until it's totally frozen. And these are going to be what we put with our lemonade. For our pepper jelly bacon, I want you to line a cookie sheet with non-stick foil. And then you're going to need about ½ pound of bacon. All right, all you have to do is lay your bacon out on your non-stick foil. I want you to put about ½ teaspoon of pepper jelly onto each slice of bacon. I like Uncle Gary's pepper jelly, but you use the brand that you like best. And then all you have to do is spread it all the way across your bacon slice with the back of your spoon. Okay, your bacon goes into a cold oven. Turn the heat on to 400, set your timer for 20 minutes. Let them bake. About 5 minutes before they're done, I want you to check them because maybe you'll need to turn them over. Depends on the thickness of your bacon. While the bacon's in the oven, it's the perfect time to get started on the soup. We need 3 medium onions. Okay, thinly slice your onions. All right, I want you to put your onions into a large sauté pan with 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil over low heat. And cover them, let them sit there and cook until they are nicely caramelized. When your onions start taking on a little bit of color, I want you to turn the heat up to medium-high and add 2 tablespoons of butter. Stir it in well. Okay, our onions are all nicely caramelized. Now it's time to divide them equally between our pumpkins. So take the lid off your pumpkin, scrape out all the seeds like I've done here, and then I just want you to divide your onions between each of the pumpkins. Low sodium chicken stock fills our pumpkins about 3/4 of the way full. Okay, replace your pumpkin tops. Make sure they fit on there just perfectly, and it's into a 375-degree oven for about 40 minutes, and that will depend on the thickness of the walls of your pumpkin. So if they're very thick and you have a larger pumpkin, it could be 45 to 50 minutes. Just check, you'll know when it's done. I've got a nice big loaf of bread here. I'm going to cut about 1-inch slices. Then I'm going to cut those slices into thirds and thirds. And that way you've got some nice size croutons for our soup. I like to find a Cuban bread or a French baguette that's not too crunchy. That way you don't have to cut off the crusts. Okay, we need 3 cloves of garlic. That all we have to do is peel them. Put your 3 cloves of garlic into butter as you're melting it. We've got 3 tablespoons of butter. What you want to do is flavor your butter for your garlic croutons. Our butter's all melted. Now it's hot and bubbly. Let's take our garlic cloves out and add our cubed bread. Croutons are all buttery and crisp, ready to put into our serving bowl. Wish you could smell these. You really smell the garlic and the butter. In the other part of the serving bowl right here, I have a little bit of Parmesan. Yum. Here is our wonderful pepper jelly bacon, all cooled and drained. Absolutely fantastic. I love this. Now, we just need to chop. Cut your bacon into thin little strips, about the size of a match, into our serving bowl, and our soup condiments are ready for the table. Okay, how creepy is this? Spiders ready for Spiderade. For double the creepiness factor, I like to put 2 spiders in each glass. Okay, I have my witch's cauldron here, and now it's time to finish our Spiderade. Oh, these are just doubly creepy. My son Giuliano used to take these spiders after Halloween and hide them in my flour or my sugar. He thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Okay, I have a little bit of lemon rind here, and that was actually what I used to make a lemon simple syrup. And you end up with this wonderfully flavorful, thin lemon rind that is absolutely perfect. So cut a slice of that. And then what I want you to do is go right around the rim of your glass. Just rub it all along. Upside down into a little bit of sugar so that you make a nice sweet rim on your glass. Look at that. Here's our drink shaker. We're going to add a cup of ice. 2 shots of espresso go in. 2 tablespoons of simple lemon syrup. 2 shots of vodka. Okay, that's it. Top goes on. And now we shake. Oh, I am so excited. Look at this. Ah, fabulous. That shaking is what makes all that lovely foam on the top. Okay. Hey, we have to taste, right? Fabulous. All right, our pumpkin soup is done. And you know, you can tell when your pumpkins are actually cooked because there's a little bit of give in it. And if you pick up the top, you'll see that your soup is bubbling. That's the time you know it's done. Ready for condiments. All right, garlic croutons go in first. Then we top those with some of our beautiful and flavorful crunchy pepper bacon. And on top of that, a little bit of shaved Parmesan cheese. And we're ready to eat. Hot pumpkin soup, absolutely perfect for celebrating Halloween. I love it. Woo! Now that's perfect timing. And look, I have a spider crawling up my pumpkin. Oh, shout out time. This is so exciting. 3 mini cooks for Mediterranean shrimp stew. Oh, absolutely fabulous. I love Mediterranean food, and this is incredible. So get your shrimp on over at 3 mini cooks for Mediterranean shrimp stew. Okay, shout out number 2 goes to a long-standing friend of mine, Isabel, whose blog is called Bella's Banquet. And Isabel's known for her weekend house parties, and this happens to be a dish that is one of her favorites to serve during those weekend house parties. And it is almond crumb French toast bake. Don't you just love brunch dishes that you can put all together in one big pan? And this is one of those. Your family's going to rave. I know I did when I tasted it. So get over to Bella's Banquet and learn how to make the Almond Crunch French Toast Bake. As always, thank you for visiting. Until next time, I'm going to miss you. Cheers. Fantastic. You really do have to try this if you're over 21.